What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and welcome to episode 16 of the World's First. And today we're going to be taking on Gainsborough away from home. But before we get to that, we must go over how we've been faring in the league so far. We haven't gotten into any cup competitions just yet, but let's go over how we fared in the past month plus. Not going to go too in-depth in this one because not only do we have to go over the scores, we also have to go over transfers. So, just a quick roundup. We didn't get off to the greatest of starts, as you see after the live com versus Frickley right here. We then drew 1-1 at home to Marine, then lost two straight matches by the same scoreline of 1-0 to Ashton United and Durham. But we did pick up in form as we were taking over against bottom of the table teams like Mickleover, Cohen Bay, and Droylsden, and we defeated them 2-1, 2-1, and 2-0 before we've gotten back onto our same kind of middle of the road ways as we drew against Kidsgrove 1-1 and then lost to Bedworth 2-0 away from home. And today against Gainsborough, they are last place. And if you take a look at how the table is coming to be, as you can see, Gainsborough in last place. We are sitting in 14th as we pulled 11 points through 9 matches. Durham are currently sitting near the top, and Durham were actually relegated to this league last season, so they, as you would expect, be the kind of the favorites to go right back up. So seeing them at the top, not quite out of the ordinary, but we still have a long trek to go in this season and really a long climb to get back up into the playoff spots. As you can see, we have drawn against Frickley in the FA Cup second qualifying round, of course Frickley being the team we lost to in the live com last time out. So hopefully we can change our fortunes and at least reach the third qualifying round, which is what the board expect us to do. Taking a look at the transfers, both ins and outs, I have highlighted the very first of each of those rows from when we last did our live com. Taking a look at the outs, Dylan Wolstenholme, Liam Mitchell, and Ryan Newman. 2 center backs and a goalkeeper, both released on freeze because, well, they really were surplus to requirements at this point in time. Liam Mitchell, of course, a goalkeeper that obviously wasn't being paid. He was on a non-contract, so I didn't want to keep him around, especially since I had 3 goalkeepers on the roster. Might as well get rid of the one that I didn't use at all last season. And Dylan Wolstenholme, the only thing he had going for him was his speed, and Ryan Newman was just really poor in his training, and all of his arrows were going on the downward spiral, so I thought it best just to get rid of him. We also had 2 loanees out, James McDonald and Joe Harrison. That's fine, season-long loans, don't have to worry about them. But taking a look at the ins, I have brought in 3 all-new center mids, basically to fight out for who's going to be starting in the center mid role in the upcoming season. The first one we brought in from Handsworth Paramore. His name is Chris O'Leary, and he's 33 years old. A little on the older side, no doubt, but overall not that bad. He's got really solid mentals. At 5'10", he's also got good aerial ability, a good jumping reach with a 12 there. And not quite all that fast. He's got an 8 pace, 8 acceleration, but good physically, decent vision, and can get the job done in the center of the park. We then brought in from Chef's Head Andy Gascon. I want to say his name is. He's 26 years old, also English, also 5'10", but not on a non-contract. We brought him in on a full contract of £9,000 for the next season, just basically as a trial to see how he can fare with the club. I think he's going to be fairly solid. He's an advanced playmaker. He can get at the pitch. He has good vision. He can make the right passes and hopefully be that anchor in the center of the park that can help bring the ball from the back to the front so we can score more goals. And then finally, James Cadman coming in from Harrogate, also on a free, 21 years old, also 5'10". But the best thing about him is he's the fastest one of the bunch, 11 pace, 10 acceleration, has decent vision, decent technical abilities that can help control the middle of the park. So 3 all-new center mids. Hopefully I can keep all these guys while getting rid of some that I can deem surplus to requirements, like Ryan Newman and George Smith is really the other one that I want to get rid of. He's valued at 12,000 pounds. I don't think I'm going to get the full 12,000, but if I can sell him for any sort of money, that would be the best of times. So, without further ado, let's actually get into the match today versus Gainsborough, and we're going to be going away from home. Like I said, Gainsborough last place, and they're coming out in a 4-5-1 formation, that V formation. I think I'm going to go with the 4-4-2. Because if I want to go with the 4-3-3, I don't have any real third striker. I mean, Tim Rivers can play that striker role, but I would love to have either Chris Fawcett, who's out on loan, or Oscar Durnan, unfortunately, is injured for the next few days with a bruised thigh. So while I can't go with the 4-3-3 like I wanted to, we'll go with the 4-4-2, and this is what the lineup's going to be. Since they're last place, I'm going to rotate the squad a little bit, so some names you may not have heard of or you may not have seen over the last season or so, just to get some fitness. Callum Williams will be in, actually, no. Mark Cook, the guy I actually brought in and bought, and I'm actually paying 5,000 pounds to keep him on here. He's going to be in net. Sam Wilson, Jack Broadhead, Kyle Lewis, and Luca Coleman-Carr will be the back line today. Cadman, Rivers, Piers Oates, and Tom Buckley will be the four in the middle of the park. And, of course, the two strikers, the only two strikers I really have left, Chris Hall and Benny Higgion up front. Now, like I said, Gainsborough are last place. You expect us to get all 3 points, though as the season has shown, anybody can win against anybody else, so we can't take them too lightly. So let's kick off, see what happens, hopefully come away with a solid victory in all 3 points. 18 minutes gone. It's already a corner kick for... Oh, it's bouncing around, but Mark Cook picking that up with... Not, I can't say with ease, because it was bouncing around like a pinball in there, but at least clears the danger. Half an hour gone, throwing for us, gets it into Chris Hall. He's out on the wing, that's not his best spot. Rivers tries to get it to Benny, but Benny is cleared away. Buckley now goes back to Oates. Tries to slot through to Buckley, but Oates gets it right back into Rivers. Buckley slots it through, gets it in, tried far post, but nobody's there. Rivers to Hall, turn and shoot, son. Oh, come on, you can't go backwards. Oh, wasted opportunity. No, it's not Gainsborough. Get it in. Oh, no. No! He's offside. Call him offside, ref. Oh, what the hell. I had 3 defenders in the box, and not a single one of them got the ball, cleared it away. It actually bounced off of one of our guys. But the first shot on goal from any side, and of course it goes in. It's not us, and it goes in for them. Well, it's very clear chopping and changing players is definitely not the way to go, especially against a last-place team. And I thought I was doing these guys a favor, getting them a run-out, getting rid of their poor match fitness, but they just do not seem to gel. We've only had 3 shots total. Gainsborough, 5, of course, with that 1. Their only shot on goal being the only goal in this match. So things need to drastically change. And let's take a look at the actual heat maps and such. Not a lot of key passes. Only 2 crosses in, of course, coming from the corners. They didn't make anything of it. But only 4 key passes, and mostly coming out of the middle. Can't really put a finger on who actually it could have been. But I guess I just need to close down the midfield and prevent any passes coming out from that spot, and also close down the goalkeeper as well. 52 minutes gone, and off of a throw in, here we go. Benny, being mugged off, has to go out to Oates, to Rivers. Slings it out wide to Cadman. Both strikers in the box, but the ball can't reach him. Rivers, out to Buckley. Oh, gets around his defender, has 2 options in the box, but nobody. And everybody's just moving away from the ball. That was quite a poor sequence. Just under the hour mark, and we're once again coming forward. Cadman tries a long ranger, but Piers, the goalkeeper for Gainsborough, tips that away. Goes out for a corner. Short corner. Wow, that was weak. That was so weak. Just about 65 minutes gone. Here we come again. Not on a break, but maybe we can get some better passing movement. Back out to Cadman. Cadman slings into Benny, and Benny knots this match up at 1 apiece. We finally get a shot on goal, and we finally get a score. It's 1-1. And it's game on as we finally get that proper cross, that great pass into the box. Benny easily staying onside and slots it home. Gainsborough have the ball just 4 minutes after we scored our goal, and they're making threatening movements. They have some good passing in to Sowersby. Good save from Mark Cook, and that's going to go out for a corner. Well, this is something we shouldn't be continuing to strive for, and that's mediocrity. Is once again, we're going to be coming up with what looks like a 1-1 draw. 2 minutes of stoppage time has come and gone, and there's the full-time whistle. 1-1 at Gainsborough, last place Gainsborough. Definitely not the result I would have liked, and to be quite honest with you, didn't play all that well. So that was not good enough. We need to do better, a lot better, against top-of-the-table teams if we want to push into the playoff spots. So this is definitely not our best on the day. We stay in 14th place as the top 5 spots are slowly moving away from our grasp. But that was only the 10th match out of 46 league matches. We still have the cups to participate in. We definitely have a lot more chances to evaluate the squad, see who should stay, who should go. And taking a look ahead at some of the fixtures, of course, we have our FA Cup second qualifying round match against Frickley. But then in the league, we have Darlington, Blythe, Matlock, Curzon Ashton, Kingsland Hyde, and Skelmersdale ahead in the next couple of months. So I guess when we'll come back, I think Skelmersdale is probably the best possible tie we can do that. I mean, we could have that home tie against Hyde United, but them being at the bottom, near the bottom of the table, we don't know if they're going to be pushing up over the next couple of months. So I think Skelmersdale being around the same position as we are, we can definitely make a chance. We can definitely try our chances against them. And I don't know, I feel like they're the best possible opposition for us at this point in time. So until that time, I hope we don't get sacked. I hope the board hold on to me for the rest of this season. But until that Skelmersdale's match, I would like to thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and you want to see more FM content, any new FM content on the channel. Any comments, suggestions, questions, anything else, please leave in the comment box below. But as always, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.